there, and thanks for joining me out in the garden. This is my kale, and it's rather tired. It's from last year, and I need to clean it out so I can get my spring garden planted in this row. So there's quite a bit of it here. It's in bloom, and it's time to process it. These are my collards. They had a great crop last year and made it through the winter and are also blooming. So I'm going to harvest a big part of this today. And finally is the fennel. And I've got a great big bulb of it here, which I'll try to show you. It's kind of buried here under the leaves. See the size of that? It's about the size of my fist. It's really quite large. And I'm going to be taking the fennel, the collard, and the kale and putting it in a soap. You've seen me do this before with kale and some other ingredients, but this is a combination I've not used before, so I'm really looking forward to it. I've cleaned these as much as they needed cleaning anyway, so there are no bugs or nasties on them. Are they beautiful? I really think so, and tasty too. But great in a soap. These have so many fantastic qualities to them in our diets. And also, chlorophyll has a way of entering our body through our skin. That's right. Okay, so what I'm doing is juicing these. And I tried to be very careful this time because the last time when I did the kale, I didn't do a real good job of filtering the pieces out. There were some finer particles that got in and left little brown spots in the soap. Now sometimes that's okay, and that's anticipated. Like with my avocado soap, when I added the skin, well, that adds little brown dots to your soap, but that's okay because you put them there intentionally, you know what they're going to do, but you don't always want a surprise. So I tried to take care with this, but I froze them in ice cube trays and then slowly added my lye, very similar to the way I do with my goat milk. And one difference is I didn't have to use an ice bath here because I went very slow, took my time, and melted this rather slowly. Which is why I've sped this up substantially so that you don't have to sit through that. Now, I hope you'll stay to the end of the video because there's something special that I want you to see. But before that, I would like to ask if you haven't already subscribed, I hope you will. Hit that bell so you'll get notifications of future videos as well. I usually don't mention this in my videos, but there are a lot of new visitors, so I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't beg for people to join. I don't much mention it. But anyway, back to the soap. So, anyway, yeah, what I was saying was at the end of this video is something I want to share with you all, and I hope you'll wait and see that because I think it's worth your wait. But this soap is about the ingredient and not the design. I want to be clear there. Now, I did something different. I have a rather large PVC mold now because I wanted to make some more round soaps. I'm running low on them, and this seemed like a real good soap to do that with. And these are about 3-foot pieces of PVC. So I get a much longer, which you'll see here in a moment, bit of soap. So this is basically like 2 full loaves in my large Essential Depot molds, and I used that long PVC mold, and what was left over I put in some oval molds. I added just a little bit of TD to part of it, as I do quite often, just to give some variation. But in the PVC pipe, because it got so hot, and it gelled very well, but because it got so hot, this color is very, very muted. But in the oval soap mold, the shallow molds that you'll see me pour here, it held up the color because it didn't get so hot. And I really like the way these turned out. Now the reason why you don't see me pouring it in the PVC is because it's so tall, there was no way for me to film it without moving the camera over the floor, and it would have been rather awkward. I apologize for that, but it wasn't very exciting. I'm just alternating my pour back and forth of the darker and the lighter. And here I just tried a few different designs. I didn't spend a lot of time on this because these are just probably giveaways and grab bags and that sort of thing on these ovals. But I tried to have a little bit of fun with the design and do some just different things. But I want to tell you all thank you. I'm just amazed at how quickly the channel has been growing lately, and there's so many new folks, and I want to welcome you here and thank you for joining me here on the farm. We really like having you here. And one of the things that you'll find on the channel is that I tend to edit my videos. I try to keep them rather short. Some get a little longer, like this one, but normally I try to keep them short. But even this one, it's under 10 minutes. But there's not much here to see on these round ones. That's why I kind of zoomed through this, because like I said, because of it getting so hot inside the PVC, the color of the lighter color just doesn't really show through. But they smell wonderful. And what I failed to mention, these are scented with rosemary essential oil and lavender essential oil, and that combination in this is just heavenly. Smells fantastic. And I love the color they turned out. And I took them out and photographed them on some moss because I believe that there is a St. Patrick's Day ferry in that area. I've seen the buzzing of green wings, but anytime I turn my head, it's gone. I only see it in my periphery. But I thought if I went out there and photographed some soaps, I might catch it on camera. But I didn't, not this time. But I got quite a few bars out of this, which I was very happy with. Now I want to show you the surprise that I mentioned. I got this in the mail. The first thing I'm going to show you is this beautiful hat. I got this from Jen. She did Jen from Rockin'. Why can I never remember her channel? I will put it on the screen. But isn't this beautiful? She made this with her own hands and sent to me for my big cotton top, and I love it. The color is just beautiful, and what could be better for St. Patrick's Day? And look, this is the soap that she made for the collaboration, the beer soap, and look, it's a soap on a rope. I just love it. This is just something I will treasure for a long time. And next, I got this beautiful handmade card. Yeah, this is from Tamika at the Soap Throne. Isn't that beautiful? And the note inside is personal, so that's just for me. But isn't this gorgeous? Tamika, you are truly talented. I just fell in love with this, and I'm going to frame it. That's right. It's a piece of art, and it deserves a place in my home. So thank you so much. I want to thank you all for the beautiful greetings, and just big hugs to you all. It means so much to me. Goodbye.